The course that I teach, the Introduction to Comparative Studies in Race and Ethnicity, is designed to help students understand the dynamics of race and ethnicity and how they intersect with sexuality, gender, and ability. And the way we do that is by having one section as a dedicated community-engaged learning section. And some of the projects that some of the students have worked on include, for instance, SF Rising, which is an organization that helps register voters and increase voter participation among low-income voters and voters of color.
Stanford students are coming out to a number of our events, such as today, which is a mass training that we are a part of. They are helping with all sorts of tasks, such as doing registration, getting people to their workshops. They're doing a ton of canvassing. They're talking to strangers, they're setting up their own tabling on campus and getting students registered to vote and getting them to sign these petitions, all really in the spirit of getting our communities, our working class communities and people of color and immigrants living a more equitable life, living a life that they deserve.
One of the things that we really emphasize in the Intro to CSRE class is that identities, and racial and ethnic identities in particular, can be used as sources of oppression and discrimination and all these very negative things. But they are also sources of meaning and belonging, and they are resources. So we try to look at the complexity of race and ethnicity and show students how to work with the system, and when appropriate, how to work against it to change it in a way that benefits themselves and others.
What I love about working with San Francisco Rising is that they interweave issues of race and ethnicity into issues about housing, environmental justice, workers' rights. Another thing is that they are making sure that they're including these communities in all the work that they're doing. It's not isolated work, it's work within the communities, for the communities. They also form a lot of coalitions, so they're making sure they're building solidarity with a lot of different groups of people, and that's really important.
We all learn best by doing, and by going out into the communities and working with people and seeing how those somewhat abstract ideas that we're talking about in class play out on the ground, it allows for the kind of conversations that you can't easily have if you are not applying the knowledge that you're learning in the classroom in a kind of immediate way.
I don't think knowledge is knowledge if it's done in the abstract. It has to be tied and grounded in issues that are actually happening, grounded in reality. I can go to class and learn about these things, consider them, theorize about them, but actually combating them and enacting them in different ways in my own life is important.
I did not participate in the civil rights movement. I did not participate in the ending of the Chinese Exclusion Act, but I have greatly benefited from those policies. And so with Stanford students, we've been trying to get them to think about how does every little thing that you're doing, whether it's signing people in or whether it's ushering people to a workshop, that those pieces are all connected to a larger movement.